Coming up on the News Lowdown today, Bethesda wants you to give them your blood. Gearbox Software announced a new game that could be a game changer today. And if you need some new shoes, you may want to wait till August. The News Lowdown starts now. Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth Panos with The Grid Gaming, bringing you today's News Lowdown. Bethesda wants you to give them your blood at this year's QuakeCon coming up in a couple of weeks. In addition to all of the fun to be expected playing games and hanging out with friends, you'll also be able to donate your blood. Bethesda teamed up with the American Red Cross to promote The Violent, the Evil Within, coming out this October 21st, 2014. Let's take a quick look at part of the trailer. This is definitely not for kids, and if you're like me, good luck watching while keeping the last thing you ate down.
There's something wrong with this place.
QuakeCon 2014 will take place in Dallas, Texas from July 17th to the 20th, and the blood drive will be held on the 18th and 19th, so blood for blood. Game developers in Europe are shifting their focus specifically to PC and new consoles. The Xbox 360 and PS3 have been around for quite a while, but Europe is now progressing by embracing new gen, especially the PS4. Also, fun fact, crowdfunding is becoming more acceptable for game development. Nearly half of the developers in Europe stated that they are planning on using fundraisers for future games. Gearbox Software announced a new game today called Battleborn. It's a brand new IP with a fusion of genres that combines FPS shooting, co-op combat, and an expansion collection of diverse heroes. The beginning of the trailer really drew me in with the enchanting music, so take a look for yourself.
I'm slowly drifting to
I love that music, but obviously it's very similar to League of Legends, but this seems like the next step for the MOBA style genre. But what do you guys think? Do you think it'll be a game changer and knock League of Legends out of the spotlight and move the genre to first person, or will LoL remain king? Here's an update on women in eSports. We talked about before how women were excluded from playing in the Hearthstone tournament due to the IESF trying to help eSports become recognized as a professional sporting event. Now they have made an apology and changed their stance on the issue. The women's only competitions are still available, but men and women can compete together in the main event. So here's a fun fact. The most famous female chess player never competed in a women's league. So it's good to see the IESF listen to the gaming community, that there are no discernible differences between men and women gaming. Progress! Now Greg's going to tell us about the new Final Fantasy XIV expansion in an awesome accent.
Final Fantasy XIV, you've always wanted a house, right? And you've always wanted a massive chicken that you could train and ride upon. Well, now in the new patch, Defenders of, I'm gonna say this terribly wrong, Eorzea, you can actually do those things. There's other things that you can do as well. There's some cool PvP stuff. There's some new areas and things like that. And to be honest with you, I haven't played 14 yet, but I was very into 11. And there were a lot of things that were hard to pronounce in that game too, but it was way good. So I've been playing a lot of WildStar, and I have a house in WildStar, and it is way cool. So I think I might be jumping into some 14 action. So that patch is live today, guys. So go make a house and make a giant chicken.
Mario and Bowser get the spotlight on your feet. Converse is launching Super Mario themed sneakers, red for Mario and green for Bowser. This is a follow-up to the 2012 launch of the black and white all-star style. These amazing shoes will be available late August in Japan for about $200. EVO, the Evolution Championship Series fighting game tournament, this year will now feature Smash Bros. Melee in the tournament. Normally, Nintendo doesn't take place and sponsor this event, but the event will be held in Las Vegas from July 11th to 13th. Some of the other games being played will be Ultra Street Fighter 4, Injustice Gods Among Us, Killer Instinct, and more. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I'm Elizabeth Panos with The Grid Gaming. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at GridElizabeth, and also on Facebook at Elizabeth Panos, and I'll talk to you guys later.